and welcome to Bingo Bongo Weeklies. This is our Breath of the Wild version here. We are going to be having another lockout match for you after that awesome SA2 match that we just witnessed. And for this version, we have a 3v3, meaning that on the left side of your screen, you see Team A with players Konzi, Arcturus, and Power Gamer Kai. And then on team 1, the right side of your screen, we have Mr. Pancake Turtle, Shadump, and Storied Boss. We are going to be checking out this match momentarily. We're going to give them about 5 minutes to look over their bingo board. And in the meantime, I have awesome co-commentators with me. Can you introduce yourselves, guys?
Hello, this is Bagris.
And I'm Katie Shesko.
Awesome. Make sure to give them a follow too. Make sure to be posting those. But we see a board in the meantime.
We do.
And that has a lot of goals on it. So just a reminder about
to be exact.
lockout. If you did not see what just happened, in a lockout, we need one team to get the majority of the goals, basically locking out the other team from getting any of those. And so when one team gets the goal, the other cannot then have it. What goals do we think are going to be completed the fastest?
I think 2 dog treasures might not be too bad. Because there's and Kill a Wizrobe, because you can, if you time that right, you can do Kill a Wizrobe and get 1 dog treasure right out Outskirt Stable, which is right off of Plateau. So that's a pretty fast one.
Game over from Icewater. Just warp to Cryo.
Oh yeah, super fast. Oh my goodness. I mean, would it be faster to just Wind Bomb off of the Temple of Time? You might be.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
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 Read Zelda's Diary is actually surprisingly fast. I mean, it's all the way out in Hyrule Castle, but like you can get there really quickly now.
Especially with BLSSs.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, BTBs, BLSSs, we've got plenty of that.
We have some really high level gamers, some really good runners that are doing this. So some of these that might be a little bit of a stretch for casual players, will probably be very trivial for some of these runners. Look at you, Konzi.
I'm seeing some definite big overlap ones here. We have Activate Wasteland and Gerudo, and then we have Activate Gerudo Tower as a second goal.
Yeah.
We have collect 6 picture memories and collect 5 picture memories.
So there's some decent synergy. So if you
that's gonna be interesting.
Hone in, you might be able to get those quick goals, but you have to balance that with, or is the other team also going for that? Because they're also picking up on that synergy. You want those goals that are working together, because then that just is less that you have to do, because you're already part the way there for that second goal.
But I also, in a lockout, get in my mind the whole like, oh wait, if someone activates Gerudo the tower, well then the other team like race to get the Wasteland and Gerudo, because they know that the other team has that. Or, it's just really funny to me. Like it can create some interesting stuff. Before we keep going, I just want to point out we have some awesome resubs coming in our channel. So thank you to Vlad for resubbing 10 months. And as much as 10 months is amazing, we also have our restreamer, 31 PNMNR, for a whole year.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. I'm losing it. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
So if you were looking at this, what do you think would be the one goal that you hope it doesn't come down to? Because there's always that one goal that you're like, I really hope someone wins. One of the teams wins as a player, not as a commentator.
I don't want to say it because of who our restreamer is and one of our favorites in chat too. But I mean, obtain an ancient weapon, bow and shield. It's pretty long and nasty. I mean, we do have Yunobo on there too, though. So I don't know. Like that's maybe not fair.
Rescue Yunobo. So rescue Yunobo, is that the second time you rescue him, or the first time?
Oh, good point. It's just the first time. It's not escort.
Just the first one.
Never mind. That's actually really fast.
So you don't have to open the escort. You don't have to open the escort. You just have to get him out of the cave.
Yeah.
Okay. When I looked at that, I'm like, I don't remember which one that actually goes to. So
Yeah,
The
you're bad. I was
deleted user.
thinking of it all the way.
It
the
is the
deleted,
first team to 13.
yeah, so deleted user 101. I was about to say the same thing. It is race to 13.
See, we've played so much Progress. We're just
So
on the basics.
Snowboard,
Exactly.
I mean, is a long and hard goal, but like these guys are capable, so I wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
the only one
Yeah.
I would really say is Ancient Weapon, Bow and Shield, just because of the RNG too. You know, like
Yeah.
it's easy to have trouble. And thank you, Taco Sensei, for the gift sub, or for continuing the gift sub, I should say. That's awesome too. Hey. And so
And they're
we are
off.
off.
All right.
Yeah.
And we have Schwimp immediately warping to Cryo.
So
Which
we know
you
exactly
you pointed
gonna
out
do.
the whole wind bombing to Cryo, but you can't wind bomb until you spend the time to get the bow and arrows. So
That's
warping there and then jumping in the water
Ooh.
is probably going to be faster.
Good
Yeah.
call, Bagris. As a non-wind bomber, I forget that you can't just instantly do it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's just you do so many of these sometimes, and your first thing you usually do is get the bow and you drop down and get the arrows. You just kind of have that in your head that I could easily do that.
Mhm.
But
There we
without
go.
realizing that you have to spend at least 30 seconds doing that.
So yeah, Shadamp has claimed that goal, and the kind of nice thing about that quick game over is it's actually going to put him back at the Temple of Time.
It is.
And so he can like restart his whole bingo. You know, he could just like mentally restart, but he got a goal to begin with. I mean, like that's
And what's
awesome.
nice about it is one of the things that I've realized playing this is some of these game over, like one of my favorite goals that has been added is game over from bees. I just think it's funny, but you got to watch out with the game over goals that you don't spend too much time collecting stuff and then get a game over, because if you didn't get an
Right.
autosave, you just lose everything you got. Whereas the way
Yeah.
he did it, he didn't have anything to lose, so he
He
just
did
got it.
nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
All right, so we see another game over, sadly, from Pancake Turtle up there. We see a BLSS already starting from Kunzi. This is something that
he's heading towards Castle.
I'm noticing people are spending less time on Plateau. I think especially because of BLSS, we can get to areas like Kiowan and Satori Mountain. We can just get there so quickly.
Yeah.
I think it also
even
comes-
I have rethinking my whole like Plateau action.
And I think some of it also is with the BLSS not using food. The wind bombers, wind bombs take food, and that's always been a big thing. But now with this, you can get places, but you don't have to. You're not dealing with the stamina or dealing with the food constraint on it. So it's actually, it looks like he's. I'm guessing he's beelining to the diary.
Right to diary. I had a feeling that was going to be fast. It's so simple. Everyone knows where it is. I mean, this BLSS practiced a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just make sure you read the right thing if you're new to bingos, that you read the diary, not the notebook or whatever it's called.
Field lab, something notes, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, BLSS did a nice
Got
wind bomb a little. Oh, he's going to get the ledge. Okay, there. Perfectly placed.
So we've got two people warping, I guess, at the same time. So let's see where they go. We have Pancake also to be off. Now he's off Plateau.
Yeah, it's like he's heading by the Coliseum. I don't know if he's not really an angle to Castle. He might be going to Satori. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Satori. So it's kind of nice that he didn't go straight for Castle. I mean, you worry about someone wasting their time getting pinged.
Looks to be doing a fairly normal start with people getting the fire and ice arrows right on Plateau. They're usually useful to have.
And I just saw Kai getting the bliss off of the inside of the shrine, and oh my gosh, I did not know you can do that. That's a game changer right there for me.
Nice.
It doesn't always work as easy as you think they make it look, but it does work.
But to know that it works is a different thing.
Oh yeah.
Because if you know that it can work and you're not getting it, then it's a you issue and not a am I wasting my time doing this.
Ooh, Schwimp is hunting a guardian.
Oh, kill a guardian stalker.
He obviously has confidence in his parry skills, which I do not have.
No, especially with the stalkers. How is he getting it to stay still?
He's at that right spot, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed Kill a Wizro, but it got never mind. It just happened right there.
Yeah, it just
Yeah, I see
happened.
store-wide Ross marked that off. So as fast as Conesy was getting into that Zelda's Diary, I mean, Team 1 on the right side of the screen has done an excellent job just nabbing things that are super quick.
Yeah,
I think
especially
we're down to
because
Giggles.
obviously, yeah, I was about to say Turtle is collecting 50 apples, and this little orchard in Satori
Oh.
Mountain is perfect for it.
apples. I had read that one and forgot that I saw it on there, and would have been
Oh,
the
and
obvious.
Kai just died. Oh, I didn't
Ooh.
see how.
Yikes. Hopefully she can get her
That's-
VLSS back.
Yes.
As those of us commentating know, but anyone who's tried bingo know, death is always an option in bingo, and it's gonna happen
It is.
multiple times. It's
It,
almost unavoidable at some point.
You just, pray to the RNG gods that you have an autosave that is somewhat favorable.
yes.
Storewide looks like he's heading to the Wasteland Tower.
Ooh, and that's
makes-
where it did originally look like Kai was going, but I don't know if that's true now with the the death, so we'll see what happens there. We have Arcturus getting ready for a BLSS as well. This is actually his first bingo, but he has been a hunter runner, I believe. So he should have game knowledge. Whether
Yeah.
that's bingo knowledge might be a different question, of course, but
I mean, when you're doing a lockout though, and you're doing it with a team, like
yeah.
I think like if you're doing a tournament, having bingo knowledge is really, really important because it's about choosing the fast row, knowing those quick routes between particular goals. But when you're doing a team lockout, you can say, I'm really good at doing this, and you can
Right.
focus on that. So you don't have
Yeah.
quite as much routing to do. You can do a little less routing.
You can also get feedback advice from the team as to what you're doing.
Exactly.
Hypothetically, I'm saying that because I actually don't do lockout. So
I've done a couple, and boy, are they stressful. But that's why I usually sign up to commentate because
Well, thank you, because that's needed too. All right, so it looks like Store Ride is still just making the way downtown, in this whole wasteland area here. Well, kind of entrance, Gerudo Valley, if you will.
Pancake just got a shrine. There is the one shrine from 6 regions goal on there, so that would be probably his second. That would, I believe, would count as his second. The first one's you always get a freebie from Plateau.
Yeah, and Concy is going to a Korok forest.
Ooh.
And this is the trick that I need to learn to, wind bomb into it, because right now I just do the intended route because I can never. I lost so much time in my bingo yesterday to blissing over Korok Forest and getting caught in the mist. And boy, is that mist high!
That mist is so high. It's really weird. And yes,
we have Arcturus is talking to Impa, so that would be the first step in obtaining the camera to do the collect picture memories. You have to talk to Impa twice, and then head over to Hateno.
Also
then you have to go back in order to get
back. Side quest goal, because that actually allows you to do some side quests that you wouldn't have otherwise done.
That's very true.
But thank you again to our streamer, 31PNMR, giving some subs to some of our runners, actually. So they won't even have a chance to complain. They're just busy playing. I will spend this moment, as we're a couple minutes in here, just reminding everyone, Bingothon is more than just weeklies and tourneys, as much as we're excited for those and we love those. It's actually also a charity marathon channel. So we'll have Summer Bingothon coming up in this June. And all of these subs and things will go to help that happen. The subs and the donations during the actual event will go directly to a charity.
And there you go, Katie. Taco just said in the chat he spent like 30 minutes blissing in the Korok forest during the rando. So everyone has trouble.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I almost figured, well, no, a low one wouldn't help either. It's too bumpy. No, I'm probably gonna stick with my what's it called? Torch strats.
Yeah.
That's what I'll stick with for the Korok Forest.
And
Yeah, I
let's
managed to do it
see.
without even using the torch. I just watched the little fireflies or whatever you call them.
Oh,
Oh,
you can
nice.
do that. Okay. See, I'm trying to find ways to not have to drop a good weapon for a torch.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's sometimes it's tough to see, but you can actually just follow the lights
Okay.
as they drift. You got to stop and wait a half a second a couple times. So
I mean, you gotta do
Yes.
that with a torch anyway, so yeah.
true.
So again, Team B is or Team A, Team what I'm. This is what's getting me on my own joke is betting me in the back. Team 1 on the right side of the screen is getting all of these quick goals, which is going to make it harder for Team A to catch up at this point.
I
Wow,
wouldn't
yeah,
ever
this is.
count Kansi out in bingo
Yes,
though.
I know.
Yeah.
Kunzi is yeah.
But
Especially because we still have, well, it looks like Schwemp is getting 2 dog treasures. They went to the one in the outskirts stable. But like we still have Wildberry Crepe, which you just need to get to Rito Village to buy a couple of things.
well,
So
I looked that one up.
but
It
you
looks like
also need eggs too.
yeah,
But
it's wild berry, tabantha wheat, cane sugar, fresh milk, and bird egg.
oh, I
according to
forgot you need the milk, so then you do have to go to Hatno.
Ooh, that's quite a list.
Okay.
according to this particular page.
Yeah.
Is that in the cheat sheet? Because if it's wrong, then we can just blame MB.
No, that was
Yes, I do have
Where they
editing
just-
rights to the spreadsheet.
recipes. What is it? Wild berry crepe.
So I think. Well, no, yeah, he got both. And never mind, they got both
Yep.
Garuda and Garuda in Wasteland. So
Mhm.
that is
Yep.
putting Kai on a different track. Got pinged or sniped out of those goals.
Yeah. And
Arcturus.
I was about to say Starwide's looking like working on the Wasteland Koroks.
Oh, nice.
Which is, it can be fast, it can be slow. I mean, 12 is
It's a fair number, and that's a
fair
very.
What was a tough number?
It's a very like elevation heavy,
Yeah.
like changing landscape.
yeah.
Which even with wind bombs, I mean, it's just gonna put you to the test.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be careful with some of them to make sure you're on when you're going around the valley that you're on the correct side of the valley, because otherwise there's
There's
the waste-
one right where Pancake is. On the other side is a tree with, or a well with a Korok, and that is technically Gerudo, but where he's at right now is Wasteland.
I think he's going for the shrine.
Yeah, I think he's going
Yeah.
for the shrine. But, that's it. That little spot right there has that weird Gerudo jut that you think would be Wasteland, but it's just gerrymandering at its finest. What can I say?
Yeah, and he's well. I think Pancake is well in the lead to the shrines also, because this is at least
Number
his
3, 4.
or 4.
Okay.
I think it's 4. This is because he also he went and got Rita He also.
Awesome.
So.
And we have Arcturus. Arcturus. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing. He's heading over to Hatno,
Very nice.
getting that nice little bliss spot at the top of the mountain.
Well, in 6 Hateno Koroks, that should be pretty attainable.
Yeah. 6. I think
He's-
you could
I
probably
think he's-
get 4 or 5 right within Hatno itself. So.
Yeah, the question really comes down to, does he go for the Koroks at this point, or does he just focus on those camera goals? Because that's 2 goals. And, I mean, right now I believe, is the only one who's done anything for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone else go to Imba.
We have Kansi up in the mountain. Possibly working on Elden Koroks. Kansi definitely knows where the Koroks are, or he might be going to take care of Yunobo.
Yeah. And honestly, like, as much as I hate Elden, 9 Elden Koroks really isn't that bad. You can get, I believe, like 6 right around Foothill Stable without even needing any fire protection, which is really nice. So 9 Elden Koroks, it seems like a lot, but it honestly, it's not as bad as you would originally first think.
Mm-hmm.
Tourist is bringing the flame to the tech lab. He's using the weapon smuggling trick to be able to wind bomb while carrying flame. Got a nice midair
very
off
nice.
there.
Yep.
Oh.
Beautifully done. Got there faster than the furnace did.
Ooh, pancake. Oh,
Oh
no. Just stamina just a little bit more. Aw.
Where is Pancake?
This looks like the shrine underneath the Digong suspension bridge.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Which
Yes,
I
okay.
believe is technically a central.
No, he's not.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
you didn't-
Oh!
Oh.
This game is so just sticking it to you on
Yeah.
pickiness. Just an inch more.
And honestly, I just stop right here and then fall down. Like, take the 2 seconds to refill your stamina a little bit, and then.
Yeah.
All right, now we're good. Now we're good.
The glide was easier than the swim was. The swim was
Yeah.
what was getting him.
Yeah.
Well, swimming in this game, oh my gosh, so slow. I'm playing Twilight Princess right now, and I'm always like, swimming is. I always think I'm not going to enjoy swimming, and then I'm like, whoa, I'm actually moving in the water. What a concept!
It's amazing.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like
Let's
Kunzi's
see,
going for
An Akala.
a Kalo BLSS.
Well, he was in Akala. He just flew over the
Is he
shrine.
also going for one shrine? No, he's going to the eastern stable, the north stable. Like, he's going further out than he needs to go for that. So there must be something else. I mean, ancient.
Oh, a side quest?
Oh, Spring of Power. Spring of Power shrine quest is here.
Right.
Oh,
See, I
okay.
I haven't done that since my casual playing, so I completely forgot that is where the quest is.
Yes. And I
it
saw
starts.
that on the board before Sean reminded me about it, by the way.
I, however, forgot that it was there. I read it, but like, okay, it's a shrine quest, and forgot which one it was. Pancake doing another shrine. This one's a test of strength, which he successfully clipped through to skip. Urus gleamed a Korok using a drown warp.
I like those when they work.
Yes.
You don't lose your elevation. It's very kind.
Exactly. I always forget that one's right there too. Like, I always remember the one down in this tree here, but I forget that one right in the ring there in Hateno.
I don't know if Kunzi's going for Yunobo.
Did he
No, he
buy
didn't.
something that would give him
I think
like
he-
up on that, maybe?
I'm not sure what he might have just flown around the edge of it, because he came in through that way. He ended up in the springs over by the whatchamacallit, the Goron.
Oh, he made a flame-proof elixir.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Aha. That's what I was gonna say. There has to be something that indicated he would be going
I mean,
that way. I
either,
just didn't see
and
it.
again, I
When
don't
did
think
he pick up-
we touched on this, but Yunobo and Flamebreaker boots, which you have to buy the Flamebreaker boots there. I don't remember what you need off the top of my head to upgrade them to 1 star.
Where did
but-
he pick up the scale? He must have grabbed that in the castle when we weren't looking.
Yep, castle for sure. Yeah, because he didn't talk to Impa, so he wouldn't have dragons.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. He has a scale. Where did he pick up the scale?
That is very good routing. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
this
why
is
I'm like,
in
don't count him
Flamebreaker
out.
boots costs 700 rupees, but only requires 1 fireproof lizard and 2 moblin horns to upgrade, and the 100 rupees for the Great Fairy.
Great Fairy.
Yeah.
Which isn't terrible, but it's not something that you have to plan a little bit for it, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're starting to get into the point where some of the really fast ones are all gone, which gives Team 1 the lead there. But, Team A kind of has been working on these longer goals, which might give them an advantage late game. And that's kind of the balance you try to strike when you're doing a lockout. Like, how much do you let some of the faster goals go because you're setting up for the longer goals?
Right.
Sean, I just updated the Flamebreaker stuff was actually wrong in the spreadsheet as of like 3 weeks ago, and I just updated it. So I want to say I'm correct about the 2 Moblin, but we will see today. I mean, you get killed 1 Moblin, the other Moblin's probably right there anyway, right?
Yeah.
Pretty rare, you can only find 1, so we'll see. So Arcturus grabbed my Yamagana in Hateno, which was a little surprised he went into the shrine. I would have just said, hey, grab the shrine itself. But it's always good to get a
shrine for region.
And
it's also a shrine for region.
Exactly.
So he's grabbed some others too. Yep. So I think that's probably
I see. Not knowing that Pancake's on his like 5th or 6th.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. No, that's the fun sniping bit of.
Oh yes, it is.
And one of those ones that are heartbreaking because, shrine in each region is not a fast goal that requires some stuff.
Speaking of that, Pancake just marked it.
I think I know what goal Kai is going for. Resurrect a horse. I think.
Yeah.
A little nervous to keep watching that screen then, but.
This is probably like the most heartbreaking goal. I'm always like, all right, animal lovers, this is the time where you look away. Don't watch this. And then, you get a very judgy text from the boss.
Did anyone see him pick up any money and stuff? Because you need the money to activate the horse god.
I don't think Kai has gotten any money. Has she gotten money?
Yeah.
Okay.
She definitely has. Looked like she had 80 rupees, so she probably picks them up along the way.
Yeah, but we'll need even more.
Yeah, you will need more.
It's 1,000, right?
It is 1,000, regardless of how many other fairies you got.
Because it's not really a fairy.
That's the static one, yeah.
And Storewide just marked 12 Wasteland Koroks. So, Team 1 is definitely onto a quick lead here.
Yes.
We have Kansi is back in Eldon and looks like he's about to go rescue Yunobo.
So yeah, we have 2 goals or 3 goals for sure on the left side of the screen then. I mean, I don't see anyone working towards 4 goals if you count the Flamebreaker boots. I'm pretty sure Kunzi's going to beat anyone else to them. I mean, he's the only person in Eldon.
Kunzi just did a hard save because he's about to die because looks like he has no food. He has no food and he didn't get quite to the cave fast enough to prevent it from loading.
And that's the dedication of some of our runners because you have to remake your bingo file, which I mean,
Kunzi has methods. Yeah, he's got methods to get his save back. Actually, I happen to know.
Oh,
he's got a backup. So
you
he's fine.
you back it up to the Nintendo account.
I still need to do that. I can. I just haven't.
I did mine, but I still never. I haven't tested it yet. I'm still afraid that I won't be able to recover it.
Oh my gosh, he was right about to talk to Yunobo, and his heart's just it's that fast. It's that fast.
Yeah.
Now, didn't he pick up his thing? Didn't he pick up the flame? He has. It's just not enough. His flame guard is not enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, once you get to that
it's
level,
just too hot.
It's too hot. You need at least 2 to get to where Yunobo is. Yeah.
So does he have enough rupees? No, he only has 52 rupees, I think, or 92. Either way, not enough. At this point to get the boots. I mean, boots are going to take longer, but that would help him towards that goal.
Yeah. Pancake just marked the Lake Tower Korok's goal.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
again, that's another one where
just got the Hateno Korok, so
So 10-4. I
10
mean,
to 4.
I just I don't see how anyone can come back from that, but it is 3 whole goals away, like
And
Yeah.
again, some not fast ones. I mean, Elden
Yeah.
Koroks, maybe. Wildberry Crepe, maybe.
That's-
But the
yeah.
rest of them are investments.
That's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah, the rest of them really are investments.
Well,
So,
that's-
Resurrect a Horse is going to be fast, but which team was working on that?
Team A, left side.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for left side.
Yeah. But I mean, like, again, you need 1,000 rupees. You need to get
Yeah.
the horse and register it. Like, that's not
Yeah.
insignificant because 1,000 rupees
Not.
is, again, that's an investment. You gotta know where there are enough rupees or enough gems to.
Now, I didn't see him grab it, but I
Speaking
assume
of
Schwemp just.
which,
I
yes.
think Schwemp just grabbed the
I
diamond.
did. I actually saw Shadab get the diamond in
Okay.
Kaiwan, and I actually saw
mean,
Surwide
Kamyatak.
get the diamond at. Oh yeah, Kamyatak. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And Surwide got the diamond on Story Mountain.
Okay.
So both of them are going for things with rupees, and they're on the same team.
Yeah.
So
But there's definitely some things out here that rupees don't hurt for.
yeah,
That's for sure.
Climbers set I don't think you can buy it at any point,
Nope.
can you? No.
Nope.
Okay, it's just you gotta go to 3 different shrines.
3 different shrines.
It's pretty long.
Which one of
The
them
pancake-
is?
I didn't see if Pancake grabbed it when he was in that shrine. I was assuming he was just doing the shrine. I forgot that the climber set was in there too. So, maybe he planned some of the shrines based on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would have been a good choice.
I saw him wind bomb over.
He
and
did.
you
He did the
can-
shrine. I just didn't see if he actually got the climber,
Yeah.
the bandana while he was in there.
And Kai
Is in Kamyatak.
is in Kamyatak
Yeah.
and getting
Silver
the
rupee.
silver rupee. I forgot that there was a silver rupee. I usually ignore that chest.
And
so
how much does an ancient core sell for? Is that
Oh,
worth
that
it to go get the ancient core?
That was a very stylish backflip wind bomb to launch
Yeah.
himself straight up.
Oh, just 80 rupees. Probably not worth it then.
mm-mm. Yeah, that is some gamer strats right there.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Swag points to team left.
All right, and Kunzi looks like is going for the
Climber's bandana.
Climber's
Interesting.
bandana.
I would kind of think Konzi would have stayed the course with the Elden goals, but I guess he knows that, yeah, let's just do what's faster, especially with... I mean, honestly, no, it is smart with a lockout. He's got the warp up to
yeah.
Elden. And
Yeah.
so it's kind of like, hey, let me force the other team into that goal, knowing that I have a huge leg up on it.
Yeah.
So ooh, I like it. Pancake using his spirit orbs from his many shrines. May as well get
Yeah.
some.
And some life back. It's always
Exactly.
worth the easy heal.
Oh yes,
And
especially.
like
I mean, he's at half a heart, right? So I mean, he just
Yeah.
gained a full heal from getting
Yep.
that heart.
Yeah.
I got
And then when
Schwemp
you
willing
have
to
that many
stall us for
hearts-
some money.
And when you have that many hearts, that's less food you need.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because as powerful as BLSS is, you're still doing a fair number of wind bombs. So you still need to route your food. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Shadeb killing not only a talus, a rare or talus. Hopefully we'll get a good drop from those. Looks to be
Pools. Flint, the run has
Flint.
been blessed.
the run has been
The run has been blessed.
You got a
Oh my
diamond.
gosh. Yeah,
I
and,
saw
yeah.
one. I saw a
A
diamond.
topaz and a diamond. Pretty good. So that is over 1,000 for Shademp. Because he got the 500 at Kamyatak as well. So I wonder if he will be going for the horse gold. Konzi headed towards Hateno.
And Kai
Again,
is
guessing about that.
selling everything she can to get that 1,000.
902.
What are the apples gonna net her?
Technically, they're not. She the one who claimed the apple gold. Technically, she's not supposed to sell those, is she?
No, it was Pancake. It's Pancake.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
Exactly. Yes. 1,001 rupees.
Perfect.
wow.
Oh my gosh. And has the locational advantage over
Yeah.
Shademp. Shademp might have the 1,000, but he is just getting a horse now, and he's here at he's going to Outskirt to resurrect it or to register it, and then he's got to travel all the way down to the Highlands stable.
That is not. That's a kind of far. I mean,
Yeah.
with BLSS, it's not too bad, but it's still. It's gonna take a couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to warp away from Outskirt to probably Great Plateau Tower, and then BLSS down there, and Kai is at the Horse God. Yeah, pretty much there. Yep. So that'll be a snipe.
Yep.
Lewis is in Rito, picking up some stuff probably for the Wild Berry Crepe. It does have the warp pet point. If did not purchase stuff already in Hiteno, does have the warp point back to Hiteno.
Yeah. And they're probably the best to do that goal because with that warp point in Hiteno, it makes it really easy.
Kai is activating the Horse God. Who I keep expecting to go, you killed a horse? And just smite you.
Oh no, store-wide game over. Cold damage. I think that was a BLSS. BLSSs are awesome, but you don't have control of your menu. If you menu, you lose the BLSS. And so he couldn't, eat something. He couldn't quickly, do that. And Gerudo, right. Gerudo is so mean.
Yeah. It is
Hot,
an unforgiving territory.
You're missing the wild berry. They had everything for it except for the wild berry.
Which you can get if you just go to the stable.
The stable, yeah.
The stable,
exactly.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And Shadem probably now just seeing, look at that. The goal has been marked. So there's a ping or snipe for you. Oh, and there we go. So 2 more. So 6 to 10. I mean, this is definitely looking much better.
Yeah. Again, as I was saying, like Team A felt that they were behind, but they were working on some of these longer goals while Team 1 just kind of went for the easy one. So it gives you an early game advantage, especially a game of numbers. You just have to get to 13. But when you have this many longer goals that need to be worked on and will take a while, sometimes letting those easy goals go so that you are in a better position for those longer goals, especially because if we have 2 picture memories on there and no one on Team 1 has even started that.
Well, and even
Team
Arcturus, who has
he does
has the camera but never went back to Impa, I don't think.
Ooh, so I wonder if he's gonna start that now, because did he not grab Teleneg? I think he's noticing that he didn't. Well, no, there seems to be a little blue.
Pancake just got full climber set.
No, he did. He got Teleneg. Okay.
And yes, I suspect you are correct, Jason. We will not see your favorite goal.
Yeah, I would think Arcturus would start that now, but I mean, technically he's got a little more time. You don't know that. You don't know the other team hasn't talked to Impa yet.
I would have, and if I were playing, I would have thought one of that other team, given I would have thought people were working further towards that already, just given the fact that it's both 5 and 6.
I'm kind of guessing that's what team. I mean, Pancake just finished climber set, so I'm wondering if he's gonna go for picture memories now. Is Storide Boss going for Naboris? Good question. Good question.
I mean, do you start going for
Looks-
Naboris now? Oh,
I mean, yeah.
especially when you have 13 side quests on the go?
That's what, yeah, that I was just about to say though, if he feels more confident doing Naboris than doing 13 side quests, then yeah, like I know that there are people who can do Naboris faster than they think they can do 13.
Yeah.
Like
13
13 is a lot.
13's at that
8
number. It's like
is
8 to
fine.
10 is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between Kakariko and Dueling Peaks
Tateno,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, you can get those pretty quickly. It's those once you get above 10, those extra few, you're just running
Yeah.
one here, one there, so it's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean,
Mm.
I very rarely have to do Naboris, so I'm so not familiar with Naboris that it's just like
Right.
who willingly does Naboris except Dobby, but that's just because we're
Right,
kind of
say Dobby.
Yeah. Yes, our friend Dobby Digital is very good at Naboris. I mean, Sturride probably is too, though. He's
Yeah.
Yep, he's getting ready, so we'll see. I was gonna BLSS right into town, but the little hump on the wall just said, "Nope, no, you can't enter the town that swag without swag. You gotta be humble. Walk in."
Walking like everyone else.
Exactly. So Conzi actually went for the Flamebreaker armor, even though it's not required. I'm guessing he's just thinking it'll make his time getting the Flamebreaker boots and getting Yonobo rescued that much easier, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
because
he had to
otherwise
pick up...
you have to go, you have to stop at a stable or catch things to create fireproof elixir, and at least with one that'll get you to Eldin safely,
Right.
and probably give you a little bit of extra time to get Yonobo.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's gonna go buy the boots right now, which will be, or fall into the lava and game over from lava. That wasn't a game over.
Wasn't a game over. I'm like, was it a game over? I'm like,
No,
I don't think
it wasn't a game over. Almost.
Okay. Yeah. That is a side quest. That's true. It is.
Yeah, if you're here, that's a pretty fast one. So if you're in the area,
Yeah,
the nice
I
thing
was
with-
surprised how quick it is. I'm like, there's just so many of those lizards right there. So you're saying,
Yeah,
Douglas?
once you learn where they are, they're not hard to pick up to get to the 10 real quick. As long as you don't do what I tend to do and all of a sudden forget to crouch and scare them off.
Or like whistle sprint.
Just whistle in general.
Yeah.
Finger slip.
Yep.
Okay, so he has the boots now.
which is gonna make getting to Yonobo so much faster and easier.
Yeah.
Because you won't have to stop and, get yourself off a fire and, hurriedly try to eat and stuff. It's pretty smooth sailing at this point.
The Pancake has 9 Lake Tower Koroks, and he is going for Elden Koroks now. I think he's at 12, so he's just 3. Has Conzi gotten any Koroks in this area yet?
I don't think I've seen
so.
Conzi pick any up while he's been up there. Pancake is dealing with my least favorite enemies in Bingo. I died of these things so many times.
Yeah, Salmoblins.
They are the worst.
And you're like, at this point, you're just like, Sunlight, please just come up. Come on, get rid of them. Like,
Yeah.
it's right. It's so close. So now Pancake has the knowledge that Conzi's in this area, but Conzi does not have the knowledge that Pancake is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I think Conzi's going to work on the Flamebreaker boots anyway. So.
And at this point, with how far Pancake is with the Elden Koroks, that even if Conzi started getting the Elden Koroks, which it doesn't look like he is because he's warping away, probably to warp to to BLSS to Kakariko, he wouldn't have lost that much time.
Right. Arcturus is working on memories, just like we said.
Interestingly, Schwemp is also in Death Mountain.
Death Mountain or Gerudo Highlands? Oh no, you're right. It is Shemp. So maybe Shademp is going for Flamebreaker boots.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is, I mean, he's just barely, he's not even to the tower yet.
Yeah.
He might get sniped again. Oh, his luck. Oh man, I just feel like Shademp is been sniped left and right. Whew. We'll see. I mean, I think Kunzi's gonna mark it off fairly soon, I would think.
Looks like he's fighting the Moblin for the horns.
Oh, and there is a Moblin just on its own right there, so I guess it matters whether or not it's 1 or 2.
But I mean, right in this little area of right off of Great Plateau, if he would have just kept, if he didn't turn around and kept going, there's a couple more Moblins down by
Hey,
the
this is
ruin.
exactly how I get to that tower, Sean. So, it can be fun. Yeah, it can also be torture. I just highly recommend not doing it at night. Do not do it at night.
Don't do it at night.
That arrow just missed.
Yeah. Oh, and store-wide getting sniped and
I didn't see what happened.
Hideout.
Oh, the hideout. Oh.
Somehow getting sniped because just tumbling down the endless void.
Maybe he ran out of stamina? I don't know. Went to the hideout, which is a tricky little thing. Gets you 300 rupees, although he doesn't need rupees at this point. Yeah, but the weapons, I mean, he'll definitely use those to fight Thunderbite.
And Kai getting weirdly stopped. It's just even though Kai is doing the wiggle, kind of slowed down there for a second. That was very odd.
Game loads do that occasionally.
Yeah.
It's true.
And Turtle getting all those hardy durians, which is so nice if you're in this area to pick up.
You mean Pancake?
Pancake, yes, I'm sorry.
I looked over at the other one and going, wait a minute, he's nowhere near there.
So Kunzi is BLSSing, I would think, to Kakariko. Funny enough, to BLSS to Kakariko, you have to kind of go like around the back.
Yeah.
Because of the mountains that are in the way around Dueling Peaks. So you kind of look like you're going to Lineru, and then you just kind of turn right.
Turn right.
Yep. Steer. Monka steer.
I'm intensely watching to see how he's doing it, the route. Okay, that's about where I go to.
I actually end up going wider around because I can actually make the turn most of the time.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I am not good at making that turn. I've tried many times. And
I'm always afraid. My other problem is when I don't try to go further around, I end up going right over the Guardians.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And don't drop it there.
Or get sniped by them.
Right.
And
A nice set of wind bombs right on top of the fairy fountain.
Yeah, so the game finally loaded in the fairy fountain. It was kind of like, well, maybe I don't want to, maybe I do.
Yeah, I get a couple fairies.
I always worry when I grab the nightshade, I'm going to scare the fairy off.
I just spam A, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, so Team A is doing like a valiant job here. They're gonna have 8. They're working on 9 and 10 and 11. Team 1 is only 1 goal away. So
Yeah.
at this point, it's just a matter of what's gonna happen fastest. Will Naboris be the next fastest goal? I don't know, but Storwade has a good start on it. If I were Pancake, I guess I would go for picture memories. What would I do next?
He looks like he's going into Hiteno.
Yeah, so that could be
Yeah, that's definitely above the waterfall. So yeah.
And I mean, now Shademp has just gotten. I mean, he just got
Just got to
he
Eldon.
just
He's
got to
like,
Goron
It's
City.
Goron City.
Just got there. So, I mean, and yeah, I think the pressure's not really on for the team. I mean, they know they've got progress on a goal.
And looking at the goals left,
That
I
one-
mean, they're gonna have to start on some of these other ones. Like obviously, Pancake is starting on the camera, but
Yep.
it's gonna, Naboris is gonna probably be the next one claimed.
Yeah.
Because
With how far Storewide is into the Naboris
yeah,
quest, I'm sure he's going to be able to get it faster than Pancake can get the memories to even get 5 memories.
So I think Kumzi is they're talking to Paya just because of side quests, maybe? Like maybe he's talking to, because you need to talk to Impa to work on a couple of side quests
Yeah.
in the town. So I think that's why he's going for Pancake. I mean,
makes
actually,
sense.
that means Pancake could also be talking to Impa for side quest reasons.
For that same
actually.
reason, true.
It doesn't necessarily mean camera, although that is kind of a natural assumption for the right team, considering they don't have anyone else working on the 2 goals, the picture memories. So.
Now, has Arcturus picked up any other picture memories?
That's a good question.
Looks like he's about to go grab this one.
The froggy one.
The one I can never find.
It was particularly difficult to find, it's true.
I do, I could tell right about where it was supposed to be in my first playthrough, and it took me so long to find it. It's like, it's gotta be over here. All the angles are right.
I could have made the radius a little bit bigger.
I think
the glow.
Yeah, that glow is just like that radius is deceptively small.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he'll be able to at least get the 5 before Naboris is done.
We also got Schwem talking to Impa, so that's, they're definitely working towards either picture
Oh,
one of them.
the Impas.
Yeah. But yeah, Kansi knows that Arcturus is working on it, so he's definitely going to be doing the side quest because he's going to buy the get some money, buy the carrots and the what else do you have to buy? Just the carrots?
And the goat butter.
Goat butter, that's right.
You can buy a carrot and a goat butter.
There's 2 things you have to buy in there. It's like for the cooking quests, the easy 4. Assuming he picked up some meat along the way.
Yeah.
And didn't have to eat it.
Yeah, it's like I need this for a quest, or do I just eat it and hope that I run into a goat at some other point?
Or is now working his way to the castle to pick up the memory outside of Zelda.
Storewide is taking advantage of all the bananas now that he's gotten rid of Koga. All of his of Koga's followers on the Yika clan are just gone somehow.
Makes perfect sense.
I mean, they do spread out around Hyrule now. Like you will find them in the wild, so they're just busy trying to jump on Link. They never thought to just leave one person behind in the hideout.
No.
Pancake made very good time to Tenno.
Yeah.
Now, I am questioning what Kansi's doing now because he just climbed to the top of one of the mountain peaks and then warped to the plateau.
Away, yeah. Maybe, I mean,
maybe he doesn't have
elevation?
all this, or maybe he needs to. He realized he didn't have the honey or the meat, and the plateau is an easy place to get honey. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going on. Yeah. We don't know whether or not he's working on. Well, yeah, he's not working on picture memories. Why would he go to Hateno?
Right.
His teammate is working on picture memories.
Yeah.
So he is going to be working on the side quests.
Lots of guardians targeting Arcturus. Nice wind bomb and entry through the back door.
I mean,
As long as Link
There you
doesn't
go.
climb on these shutters. Oh my goodness. Silly, silly Link.
And it looks like
Kai-
Kai is
Yep.
starting to bore us.
Makes sense. I mean, yeah, what else are you gonna do? So
I'm not sure what Storewide is currently doing.
I just saw that. Getting materials?
What's in
What
here?
kind of materials though?
Just
$4
weapons?
spear? Doesn't seem especially helpful for...
Is there a $4 bow or something in here? Or
I think there is.
But do you want to? I mean, is a $4 bow that useful? Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, why wouldn't you just finish going through the hideout and get some of the duplex bows?
That's
at
what
the
I was
beginning?
thinking, but
'Cause there's one outside too.
yeah, okay, $4 bow.
well, yeah, he got it. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, oh, oh.
He avoided it a couple times. I was like, he's just gonna warp out, right? Nope, nope. He's just gonna
No.
hang around. There's one more chest, I think. Maybe.
Oh, is there another chest? Okay, I'm
There's
like,
one more
there?
chest back
No,
here,
that's
but I
right.
don't
There's one
remember
behind.
what it is.
There's one behind all that stuff. That's right. That's right. This shrine always stressed me out. Just to get those hanging things, like big spiky balls swinging at me.
Yeah. Oh, a gold rupee. Huh. Well, there you go. Good memory, Taco Sensei.
Why would he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, unless he wants to buy. I mean, you can buy a couple hardy durians in.
That's true.
He has
Gerudo.
power up
in
food
Gerudo
already.
City.
Oh, he does.
When he just ate, he has plus heart food already, so he's okay with that.
Huh.
He has like 5 or 6 more of them.
You could buy arrows in Gerudo City.
That's my guess. Is maybe he's picking up more
Yeah.
arrows.
We'll see. He's definitely going back into town.
I mean, he has bananas to make attack up.
Yeah.
Yep, bypassing the durians, going over to the arrows.
Okay.
I do remember in my casual playthrough just being like, okay, finally, finally a booth that has all of the types of the arrows.
Yes.
Finally. Thank you, Gerudo, and Terrytown, but definitely get here first.
And also, I learned yesterday that you can buy Tabantha wheat in Gerudo as well. Which, if you happen to be doing a bingo and you don't necessarily need to go all the way out to Rito, but you are going to Gerudo, that's also, I figure that's good to know, but you probably won't need it very often. But it,
Yeah.
it's
Kind of
there.
lost too, Sean.
I have not been watching Kunzi's screen, so I don't know.
Kunzi's been all
He
over
just
the
got
place.
an ice rod at whatchamacallit.
That's a quest it's a side quest.
It is
in
a side
Korok
quest. That is true,
Forest.
but
And he does have a warp and core.
he has a warp point in the forest that he went back to Plateau Tower.
Well, he's picking something else up. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, Arcturus, how
personal-
many memories do you have? There's no way to tell. Like, there's no counter, right? It's just how many
If
you have, right?
When he grabs them, if you can look really quick at the screen, they show on the screen, don't they?
Okay.
Yeah, this looks like
Maybe.
he's going to get the. He has meat. I saw it in his inventory, but it looks like he's probably going to get the honey, because there's honey over this way.
Why not just warp to
might have-
Stasis and Old Man's house?
He might have grabbed that at the beginning of the game.
I don't remember.
Well, he got the honey right here. So
Yeah.
now we'll see what happens. And yes, Arcturus
Arcturus,
does have 5.
5 picture
Ah.
memories. Nice.
I don't think it'll make Team 1, the Team Right, sweat too much to see this, but it will make Team A, Team Left, feel good. Like, hey, look at us. We got to 10 goals when they were at 13, so.
Yeah. He has gourmet meat, so he's going for side quests. Yeah.
Ooh, gourmet meat, that's the one that outskirt right there. There he is. He's going there. This guy only wants gourmet meat. Very picky.
Oh,
I mean, I do too, but I don't have too much of that.
Right.
I didn't even really have that quest right there with gourmet meat on my radar
There you go.
at Outskirts Stable. Wow, that's cool. I'll have to remember that one.
Now I will say, typically when you're looking for
For
gourmet
gourmet
meat,
meat, yeah,
you
of course.
end up getting prime or just regular raw meat. But you know.
Yeah, of course. It's like when you're not looking for flint, you get plenty of flint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why we said the run was blessed earlier when Shadump got his flint from the chalice. All right, well, we got some music, and I see that we have, yeah, our audio is on the right screen. We're gonna have some hype music that the commentary team can totally hear, by the way.
Oh, and our Arcticurus is this the this is the memory in like this little walkway up behind
Yes.
you.
The
Not
one
one that I usually think
Oh.
of going for.
The one right
but-
across the river from Kiowan.
Yeah. But with BLSS, it's probably a lot more feasible than before. But I say this as someone who has very inconsistent wind bombs, but
Okay. How many times have we not seen this shrine in a thing, and we see this shrine twice in 5 minutes?
right?
It's that bow. They really like that bow today. This is the
I thought Kai was gonna. Oh, okay. They're getting the chest. I was like, why are you jumping off? Oh no!
Yeah. He's so carefully landed there. Yeah, just wants that 300 rupees again. Just they're going for Naboris. That's what they need,
Yeah.
I suppose. All right, look, Riju, do your job, please.
Reju
Come on,
did not
girl.
do her job for me yesterday. Just
Oh, she did her job. Let's try at least. So
I mean, that's
First
try.
Lockout is way better.
yeah. Yeah, especially looking at what we have left, Team A would have to complete all of them. They'd have to complete 13 side quests, obtain an ancient weapon, bow and shield, and Naboris. And all Team 1 or left has to, 1 or right has to do to win is Naboris.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it is going to be close, but it's not that close in some ways. Just more content. All the content today.
Oh, and Kai running into the mountain.
Yeah, I was like, can he squeak through there? Get him, make it. Nope.
Come on, Link.
Close.
Link, go through those gaps. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, 13. It's gonna end up being a close race, and that's what makes Lockout really interesting, especially with Breath of the Wild, because like you have a nice mix of short goals and long goals, and again that balance between. This could have easily gone the other way if Team A had picked up 1 or 2 of those really fast goals instead of devoting all of their time to the longer ones.
Yeah, I think the beginning of the day, I think it was just that bingo knowledge, like bingo expertise came in, right? Because Arcturus and Kai just don't quite have that built up yet, right?
Yeah.
So but the fact that they were able to catch up, I mean, that's also testimony to their gameplay. So
yeah,
I love how the game shows Universe, like it's like, oh hey, look at this whole divine beast that we have, and here's where the map terminal is, and the speedrunners are just like, yeah, we know, come on, let's go, like
let's do this. Stop talking. We got this.
Yeah.
So MB, a rare find side quest isn't on the cheat sheet,
Oh,
which is why it wasn't on my radar.
well, there you go. I will add it. Thank you so much.
Like, why wasn't that on my list of
So fun
things to do?
fact, I actually counted the quests because I remember a Hundo runner was realizing they didn't have all of the side quests, and so I opened the cheat sheet because it's like, oh well, this is my source of knowledge, and I
Right.
counted. I was like, it's like, wait, the Hundo runner is showing like 77 side quests, right? And I looked over at our cheat sheet and I was like, this can't be 77. Like, so I like looked at the numbers and we actually only have 66 of them actually in the cheat sheet. So there actually are some missing. I don't know why they were left out in the original whatever, but I will have to do some work to get them in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because, like, there are 77, but, like, there are some side quests that take a while, like, looking at you, Weapon Connoisseur.
And we do have...
And that one is...
Yeah.
I actually copied the page from the doc and the cheat sheet into another file and highlighted the ones that are, color-coded them for myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and every runner kind of has their preference for doing certain side quests. So, yeah, it's easy to lose some of them, especially if you don't run Hundo or if you don't run. I'm sure there's an all side quest.
See, a fun fact, I just realized we don't have anything in Outskirt in... Oh, we do. We have one. We're missing 2 of the Outskirt quests, though, because there's My Hero, where the girl is like, oh, if only the hero comes with the Master Sword, and then you bring it to her, and she's like, oh, but you're not my type.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Which, I mean, which would normally be a really long side quest, but now with with the glitch of getting Master Sword early, that's one that could be considered a faster one that you could potentially route in depending on what is else on the board.
So fun fact, before the game started, we were talking about Ruby Printer and how there was a time that Kunzi did Ruby Printer in a bingo. Arcturus is there. He is at the site of Ruby Printer. I'm thinking he's working on Ancient Weapon Bow and Shield. I'm pretty sure that's what he is.
Using Ruby printing.
Well,
okay, because you need the pieces. You need the
pieces. So, but like, he needs a variety of pieces. He doesn't just need a massive amount of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, rupee printing is I believe they use it in 100%.
Yes, they do.
Where they exploit a glitch to get just ancient parts coming out of a decayed guardian, just like infinitely, and then they sell them for a stupid amount of money. And yeah, but Arcturus.
You got it.
Can exploit that for just getting the pieces needed to get the ancient weapons. Kai, getting ready to do Naboris, and it's just gonna be a little bit late for that one.
And Cake looks like he's collecting parts also.
Yeah. It's contemplating 2 giant ancient cores. Yeah, Sword-wide boss is quickly on a second phase of Thunderblight already, so...
Yeah.
Once he was in Naboris, it's just gone by. I mean, like, it's blown.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It's just the opening to get in there. It's, it's not overly once you know what you're doing, it's not the hardest one to do necessarily. I mean, he can be, but and especially for a lot of people, Thunderblade always feels so much harder than he necessarily is because most people do him late in their playthrough casually, and he's at the most powerful then. Now you should be also, but
right, yeah,
he has less. If he's the first one you do, he has less hit points.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. It's just he can be very tricky with how he like maneuvers and the
exactly.
You can easily get sniped by a thunder, by a lightning bolt if you're not 100% paying attention, and especially within Naboris himself, like this is a platform nightmare to try to, you hit him and he falls on one of the upper levels and not down where you can miss out on.
Definitely worth having the 3-shot bow though.
Yeah.
And just a slither of health left. And I would say GG, but no.
No.
So close. Look away. I'm looking away. Thunderblight is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, this really is the worst phase. It's just and we're going with that with the Boko Club because why not? Like,
well, it doesn't shock you.
It doesn't shock you, yeah, exactly. But you never think to bring a Boko Club to a blight fight. I think I've seen it all in this
bingo. Just can't get a hit in without knowing he can do it safely.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that shield, man, is...
Yeah. Yeah, because you're right. Even if he just tosses the Boko Club at him, it'll just block with the shield.
Have no idea what any of the other 5 runners are doing right now.
Yeah, Kunzi is still doing side quests at the Statue's Bargain, not the cursed statue.
He's gotta be close. Yeah, he's gotta be close.
Oh my gosh. Die shield. Come on.
Come on.
My gosh. One more hit.
Now get there.
Oh my gosh. Not quite GG's, as he's got to actually get the quest to be, checked off. He's got to get back into Gerudo Town. So, just so close. Definitely did it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. In the meantime, we can just enjoy Arcturus pushing this Guardian.
Or the satisfaction of watching Pancake take out Guardians with ancient arrows.
That's true. True.
So yeah, if you've never seen rupee printing done before, it's a fascinating thing to watch.
And maybe. Oh, not quite. Oh, my bad. He's gotta talk. My bad.
Yep, gotta run in and talk to Riju.
Yep, he got his Nervous's Fury. That happened. Yeah. As you were saying, Katie.
Oh yeah, if you've never seen, I think the first time I watched it was like watching 100% run, like right after they started doing it, and I was like, why are they pushing this Guardian? Like it was like it felt like a solid minute of them just pushing a Guardian. I was like, what in the world are they doing? And then when I saw just everything pouring out, I was like, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense. But
GG's. Team 1 or Team Right, as I've been calling them. Awesome. Oh my gosh. What a bingo. What a bingo. And come on in. Yeah, we're gonna do a slight interview here. Get our runners in. GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
What a bingo.
Hey, gamers.
What a bingo. So we saw a very different bingo than we usually see. A huge lead to the start, which does usually end up and did end up in a victory today, but without, I mean, like you Team A did not go down easily.
Right.
Yep.
So GG's to them. Snipes. We had some snipes happen in
Yeah.
this. Shadump, I always like to go with you first because you had two
see.
again.
I had 3 snipes. I'm
Sorry?
sad.
3 snipes? Oh my gosh.
I got sent out the flame breaker boots. The
Mhm.
one I'm most upset about is the horse because I killed the horse and I had all the money I needed just to go over there. And I was about to teleport back to the tower to BLSS, and then I got sniped.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, in the 1,001 coins to open that.
Yes, and selling
Hi,
them for
oh, yes.
apples and
Once I got to Elden, the goal got marked. When I was in Goron City, it's like even
Yes,
worse.
you were
Yep.
literally just dealing with the cutscenes of Goron City, and then it was marked.
Yep.
I have a question. When it says collect 50 apples, do I still need to have all of them in my inventory?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Technically,
yeah.
yes.
We'll have to go over the rules again before the tournament. Thank you for
I
reminding me.
didn't know if I needed to keep them.
31, yes, it doesn't. 31 is saying no, and I get why he's saying no. So we'll have to clarify that before the tournament. Thank you. Yeah, if it said
yeah,
obtain,
Taco's thing is Taco's
but
all saying
collect, right? Yeah.
I guess
So.
I guess I could agree with the argument. Collect versus obtain is different.
Well, I mean, there was that whole with the dragon thing that obtain a material from people were opening the chest in castle. So
which to me, I mean, from means like from the dragon, like
that's how I always played. But it's interesting.
Yeah. So Kunzi, what was your favorite goal?
I don't know.
We loved your routing in the beginning, up to the castle.
It got kind of messed up. I did want to get like a diary into kill a stalker and kill a wizrobe and then go to Korok Forest. But Starlight sniped me out of like 2 of them.
Right.
But
Well,
like,
it was you that went to Zelda's diary.
yes.
My plan was to go there as well.
Nice.
But then I died at the very first camp, so it was just like, okay, well, I'm collecting 50 apples instead, because if someone else is going for diary, they're getting that before me.
Yeah, no, he ran right there immediately. It's like, ooh, BLSS leaving plateau in the first minute of the game.
Well, and then Kunzi, you got to the Spring of Power, and we're like, why in the world is he even in a Cal? Oh, right, because of Spring of Power. And then B, like, wait, did he get the part? Where did the skill come from? Oh, right.
Yeah, that's also one part of the route thing.
Yeah, we saw you go to the diary and like, okay, and then kind of move to other screens. Kansi, how many quests were you up to?
11 or like
11.
Wow. About to get my 12th, and
Okay.
the 13th would have been 1 BLSS away, so I would have taken around 2 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh,
I knew
wow.
you were up near there. I wasn't sure if whether you were at 12 or going to 13, or if you were where you said you were. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Knew you were close.
Did anyone of the other team go for that too?
We went for all the fast ones and was like, we won't be doing anything with pictures.
Yeah, none of us did
fast
anything with
ones, and then
pictures.
suddenly we had to go and try and get pictures anyway or something.
Yeah, Arcturus, you really dragged the game out by getting those picture memories. GG on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We wanted to do all the fast ones, and then like the boots, the horse, the Tenno Koroks, and the crab all got sniped just before we were about to do them. So we couldn't do the short ones anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, there were definitely a handful of short ones that did get claimed really quickly.
Yeah, the plan was just like grab as many quick ones as you can right off the start.
Absolutely.
If we get the early lead, we can decide which ones we want to do of the rest.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
something that we were discussing, like balancing between doing the early ones and setting yourself up for those longer ones that do have a time investment. So I think for this particular board, doing those early ones definitely was the play.
Yeah.
Well, then we were actually questioning when Storewide. We were saying, well, when Storewide was starting Naboris, it's like, was that the right time to start it? But it obviously was,
Yeah.
because of how it turned out. It's like, nope, that was. All of a sudden, I look at the board, going, no, Naboris is going to be the next goal claimed by them, and it's going to be the winner because.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which you never
think-
think it's going to come down to Naboris, but
I
here
think
we
we
are.
decided early on to do Naboris there because we were like, we're gonna lose all the other ones here. We're gonna get sniped on all of these, aren't we? We need one of the long ones at the end
Yeah.
here.
I was
Yeah.
working on Naboris, but I am not fast.
No,
Well,
Yeah,
great.
I actually impressed myself a lot with just Naboris because you don't have any gales, so you can't do all
Right.
dungeons route.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there were some sketchy wind bombs in there, and I was surprised I went through as smoothly as I did.
So our question for Kai and Storewide was, why did you guys get the 3-shot bow? That one in particular, you guys both went to the same shrine to get that bow.
I
Why
forgot
is
which
that-
chest was the 300 rupees.
The 300
Oh,
rupees,
okay.
the gold rupee. Oh, you went just for the gold rupee, and then you ended up getting the bow. 'Cause-
Yep.
Okay.
I
Oh.
see. That's funny.
Well, I went for the bow because for some reason, I don't know why, but in my head, like blights, their health scale up every time you defeat one.
Mm.
And for some reason, I thought Thunderblight would have like the most health for some reason.
Yeah.
So I was all worried, like, oh, I have all my weapons, but I don't have a powerful bow. What am I gonna do? Because normally you just use the Great Eagle bow and
Right.
get rid of Thunderblight really
Mm,
quickly.
I think
but
the first blight always has 400, no matter which one it is.
yeah,
So.
exactly. And I don't know why I got confused there, but I don't think. I mean, it was a good thing I got the bow because it just melted Thunderblight in the end. So.
Yeah.
The end of your Thunderblight fight. I made the comment. Well, I don't know what the other 5 runners would do because our eyes were all riveted on your screen as you're trying to take them out with a Boko club.
Yes, that was insane. Well, okay, I knew I did not want to try to Flurry Rush because I was like, if I miss this Flurry Rush, I'm gonna die. I don't want to do that. And I knew that I've heard that people were saying like, well, if you just run away from Thunderblight, wait for him to attack, and then you can turn around and do your attacks to break a shield and do it that way. And that's what I was trying to do.
Thunderblight
But-
trolled you hard this
Yeah,
time.
I didn't want to use a metal weapon because
Oh
it'll
yeah.
shock me and I'll drop the weapon. So I was like, well, Boko Bat's the only thing I got left. And I got really lucky. Because he hit me, but he didn't, like, he just expelled all of his electricity.
Oh, nice.
And then I had Ragdoll glitch, so I didn't get knocked super far away. And I was like, okay, now's my time.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh my goodness.
EG.
Shademp, great job with your dog treasures. Those were super quick. Your game over from Ice Water was the very first goal. That was awesome.
Hmm.
And Storbride, the towers. You had the towers like instantly.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
Gerudo and the Wasteland and Gerudo Tower. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice. And then Pancake, we saw you with the apples and the one shrine from 6 regions. No one else had a chance. You were on number
Only
6.
Korok.
And then yes, you did 2 coracles. So
More
I think
Koroks.
you've done 900 today. Just maybe duped a
Definitely
couple
done
of
900
them. Oh my goodness. GG's.
Yeah, it was a really interesting match to watch and to see the comeback. I mean, this ended up being really close. That's what you love to see in a lockout. Like, how close it ended up being is really cool. It was really good.
Yeah, I
Sweet.
think it also was really interesting how the pink team pulled ahead a lot in early game, and then towards the end it was almost close again.
Yeah.
was really divided by like first and second half, which team got more goals and which team got sniped more.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what those short early goals, just one of them swinging to the other side would have changed the entire dynamic here. You know,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
those
Really.
starting goals. You know, because it would have put it right there. Because you know, Kansi was going to get the side quest. In which case, then Jason would have been happy because we would have been down to obtain ancient weapon, bow, and shield.
Horrible, by the way. That one's so bad. I was in
Oh.
castles
You can,
shooting
like,
guardians, and none
for
of
that
them
thing, you
drop
can-
springs, and you need like at least 30 springs for free
Pancake,
weapons.
because that's
Ooh.
one that's like one goal where you can justify doing rupee printer.
Well, in
Yeah.
Arcturus, you started that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like talking.
I grabbed like 10 ancient arrows and went to town on the things in
Yep.
castle, and I got like a giant ancient core, and I got the ancient cores. Could not get the springs, and you need like 30 springs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which is why that goal is just, it's so RNG dependent on what gets dropped.
Yep.
And, you know, anytime you're fighting a guardian, even if you have ancient arrows, is still, you know, a little, you know, you're still a little nervous because one snipe can, and a bad autosave can put you so far behind.
Yeah, thankfully it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was getting some terrible parts, so thankfully it didn't matter.
Well, any final comments?
GG.
GG.
That was
GG.
really
That
fun.
was intense.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was nerve wracking.
And from the
But fun.
commentary side, thank you guys very much. It was great to watch.
Yes, it was a good match for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commentating.
So speaking of our matches, this was a lockout today. We have a cooperative game coming up on following Saturday and the following Sunday, and then we'll go back to lockout. We want to make sure that everyone gets to do their favorite type of game at different times of day. So if you want to know all about that, just join our Discord. We can get you all the information. Specifically, if you want to DM me, I can make sure that you have that information. So what we're gonna do is actually, I kind of gave you guys a little sneak peek into the Bingothon channel. Actually, we have a little promo about that summer Bingothon marathon that we like to show you. And then we are going to be rating Future Lander after that. And so I'm gonna let us kind of just go into that awesome video about Bingothon Summer, super short. I just want you guys to understand a little bit more about that. And then we'll be rating one of our own in the Breath of the Wild community.
I had my shield out. Oh my god. I don't know how that happened.
No! No, not again! No! What am I doing?
Can't wait for CJ to check the house and the cow.
House and cow.
Bingothon Winter 2021 is officially the biggest Bingothon ever.
I'll be back.
Goals in co-op, but just terrible goals in lockout.
Because I love this, like, you build Terrytown and you
Are we
take a
back?
bunch of goals and then
We might be back, by the way.